Madison Square Garden. Are you ready? Let's go. Everybody stand up right now. The New York Knicks is in town. You know we about to shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Kev in the building. Um, fresh out this tough loss. Fresh out this tough loss, and a tough loss, tough loss, man. You know, I thought we had it once Jalen hit that shot, and then it was Dame time after that.
Yeah. Your video's off, you know that, right?
Yeah. I know.
Oh, okay.
You can hear
Yeah.
me good though, right? You can hear
Oh,
me good.
uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, man. That was a tough loss, man. We keep losing these tough ones. You know, these close games.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been painful to watch. Cause
yeah,
we're almost there and it's like we just can't, like how last season we were able to like get to the next step, but right now
it's
it
not.
actually giving me deja vu of early last season
Yeah,
instead of
it is.
building on where we left off.
It is. It is. It's tough to watch right now. You know. Offensively, I mean, we have spurts where like we're down 14 and then we cut it back to 4 and then we're down 10, then we cut it back to 4, then we're down 10 again, then we come back to 4. It's like it was like, man, like we every time we got close, we just couldn't take advantage, or we couldn't get that stop, or we was fouling somebody, or it was always something, right? um
Hmm.
to me today, I think it was the 3-point shooting. I mean, goodness gracious. We can't shoot 25% from the 3-point line and win a game. We went 10 of 39 from the 3-point line. 10 of 39.
Yeah. I mean 3-point shooting been killing us all these
Yo,
6 games so far. So
it's been bad. Our 3-point shooting and
and
our
free
free
throw.
throw shooting has been terrible.
Yep.
Like I feel like when we need those free throws at certain time of the games, we not knocking them down. We missed 5 free throw. What, 6 free throws today? It was
Hmm.
19 or 25 from the free throw line. We shot. I mean, we didn't shoot that bad, 76%, but still, man, like we can't be missing these free throws. You got motherfucking um you know Julius Randle missed 4 free throws. He was 5 of 9. Brunson was 9 of 11, and after that, it was like we really couldn't get much free throws attempts in this game. Quickly was 3 for 3. Josh Hart was 2 for 2, and that was it.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean we're just not aggressive enough. Like you said, we taking a lot of 3 pointers. When they're not dropping for us, we're not getting aggressive in the paint like we should.
Nah.
Um, I mean, you got to see something go into the hoop before you know what I mean? Like something.
Yeah. Nah.
It-
I
it-
completely agree. I completely agree, and I feel like Coach Tommy T is like stuck in his same old ways. Like
yep.
there's no reason why Mitch can't even score 2 points in a game.
Right.
Like where's all the Where's all the pick and rolls?
Right.
Where's all the pick and rolls at? Why can't we not? Why is it that only when RJ is playing in the game, he's the only one feeding Mitch down low or looking for Mitch at all?
Right.
I don't understand that part.
And I mean, his trainer tweeted something today. Well, I just shared it with you. Like you gotta feed the big man when he's doing good
Yo,
in the
facts.
areas that he plays well in. We know he's a good defender. We know he's a good rebounder. You gotta feed him. And Mitch said it. I think it was last season. He's like, "Am I just here to do cardio?" Like,
Yeah,
I
man. Like,
mean, one alley oop a quarter is not gonna kill us. That's gonna give him
mm,
8 points. That wins the game today.
yo, I'll be honest with you. There was plenty of times in this game where Mitch had an opportunity to go up for a lob and they didn't even look his way.
Yeah,
Plenty of opportunities, and they don't even look his way.
yeah.
It's
That
only
doesn't
it's only RJ.
right. And
Um,
it's like if you want him to give us 16 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 10 rebounds, like you got to give him a reason to wanna play hard
yo, and it's I can understand his frustration.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? Because
It's frustrating
but
for us as fans to watch.
but but Matthew, if you don't even try, if you don't even try to even look Mitch's way, okay, I get we haven't even seen what kind of post move he got. We've never had a chance. Anna, have you ever seen him even try to post somebody up?
Nope.
Nope.
It's
You
always
know,
been alley oops. Always.
or putbacks,
Yep.
or
Or put
grabbing
back.
offensive rebounds and putting them back. That's all we see from Mitch.
I think he created like a shot or two last season, which caught us all off guard.
Oh, remember last in that last game, he took it to the rack
Right.
and he got a layup or something like that. But we never. I mean, I never see. For somebody like Coach Tommy T. Oh, in order for you to get some touches, you got to do. Bro, he does it all. He plays defense. He grabs rebounds. He grabs offensive. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Let me see the stat on offensive rebounds today. Offensive rebounds for Mitch. He has 6 offensive rebounds. You can't bless him with
Right.
nothing.
And let's
Nothing.
not forget the shots he alters that the stat line doesn't catch.
Right.
There's so many of those.
Right. Right. Contested shots that he
Yep.
be, making. I mean, don't get me wrong. He kind of pissed me off when Giannis faked him with the pump fake three and he fell for that bullshit and it calls for the 3-point foul. Like, you got to do better than that, Mitch. Come on. But
Yeah.
other than that, like, I can understand where the guy's frustration is, bro. If he goes on Twitter and makes these tweets, it's like, come on, bro. You don't even look his way not one time. You like don't like for instance, you got Julius Randle, and listen, I support Julius Randle all the way. You know this more than anybody, but 1 of 9 from the 3-point line. Why are we chucking up so many 3-point lines? Why don't you take it to the basket? Maybe look for Mitch down low because every time you see Brunson or you see Julius Randle go try to take it to the basket, you got 3 guys on top of him. 2 guys are open, bro.
Yep. Yep.
2 guys are open. Mitch is wide open down low, bro.
Hmm.
Like, you know, we need more than 18 assists from this team as a team. Like, we need to move the ball around more.
Right.
Now, Matthew, I understand Julius Randle's problem and coming back from an ankle injury and all that. I get it. You know what I mean? I get the whole you cut he had to go through the whole surgery process. I get that he couldn't work out the way he wanted to because of the healing that it took a while for the process to heal or whatever. I understand that he didn't get to practice enough in the off season and he didn't play much in the preseason. So I know that he's trying to get back. He's trying to work his way back from what he went through. But at the same time, like if Coach Tommy T sees that he's not shooting correct, like I need you to be more aggressive. Maybe go to the basket. Maybe create for you're averaging 5 assists a game. You know what I mean? So, you know, the offense needs to be like it. We need to do more with this offense, man.
Right.
Like the ISO, the ISO, the ISO, the ISO. Like we can't depend on Jalen Brunson to score 45 points a game every day.
Right. And for sure, like that's why I messaged you because I know you're a Randall supporter. I'm on the fence with him as always. But something just seems very off. And whether it be the surgery and him, climbing his way back in, he just looks very. Let me say this: we need more than 13 points from him, because right now he's only averaging 13 points over these first 6 games. There's
Yeah,
no way we have to get more from him.
no,
But
I agree.
he looks very off as far as his control this so far. He looks like he has no control over his movement and where the ball goes. Last year he played it looked a little more controlled than what I see so far. He looks like he's playing scared, like he doesn't know what to do, like he doesn't know these plays, like something is so off.
Yeah, I think it's the game. I don't think he's in full game shape the way he would normally be, you know. And I think that's due to the whatever the ankle injury. And like you say, he's playing nervous. Like he's not fully confident. He's not as confident as he was last year,
Right.
you know. Um, and I understand it because the it takes time, you know. It takes time, but at the same time, like Tibbs, you got to open up your lineup more. This 8-man rotation shit is ridiculous. You know,
Exactly.
we could have, and we could have used Deuce more, like 2 minutes for Deuce. Come on, man, like Deuce got to
Right.
play more minutes. You
Right.
know, you got to give Deuce more minutes. Like Quentin Grimes was cooking today. Unleash that kid.
Right.
Unleash the kid. It's obvious. Like, listen, the kid got talent, but if you don't let this kid work, I told you in the chat today, right? On days that RJ Barrett, on days that RJ Barrett is out like today, Coach Tommy T needs to unleash Quentin Grimes, and he did that today, right? He got his little 17 points,
Uh-huh.
17 points, and how many minutes did he play? He played 34 minutes. He went 6 of 11 from the field, 5 of 10 from the 3-point line, had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. He played a really good game. But I'm tired of seeing Quentin Grimes standing around in the corner all the time when I know that this kid has the talent. He could put the ball on the floor. He could take it to the basket. He could create for everybody else. I don't under he yo. How many times we seen him throw lobs to Mitch
Right.
or
And
even
that
get
goes to coaching, like you said. Like, gotta
yeah,
unleash him for one, and for two, on nights where Randall is hurting or not playing well or is seeing the double and triple team. Like, you gotta the plays gotta get called for someone else. It ain't, oh, keep shooting till you make it.
nah,
It's
man.
okay. Take that double team and pass out.
Come on,
Like,
like
take that, because like you said, they're getting double and triple team every game.
yo, it's incredible. That's why when I hear people say, "Yo, Jalen Brunson's a bum this and he's a bum that," but like, dude, like you got guys that are 6'6", 6'5", guarding this man, and then they throwing everybody at Julius Randle. You see how fast they clog up that lane for them not to get to the basket. You
Right.
know what I mean? So it's obvious. the 18 assists. Like, what happened to that game when we had 30 assists?
30. Yep.
Like, we had 30 assists. The ball was moving beautifully. Like,
Yep.
it was beautiful. And when the Knicks move the ball around, they can be dangerous. Like, for
For sure.
instance, there was spots in this game today where the ball moved around nicely. Quentin Grimes hit that 3-point shot to get us back in the game.
Hmm.
Why we can't do shit like that? Instead of
Right.
this ISO, 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 ISO all the time.
Right.
You know, I don't understand it. The points in the paint, we abused them. 42 to 28.
Right.
Like, we should have won this game.
Yep.
Like, come on, Tibbs. What are you looking at? What are you seeing out there, bro? And then you leaving Brook Lopez wide open. He's he's knocking down three. Yo, Brook Lopez was killing us from the 3-point line today. He went what? He went 4 of 10. 4 of 10 from the 3-point line. Fucking Giannis was 3 of 3. The kid that came off the bench, Crowder, was 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. Where was our perimeter defense at today? You know what I mean? So it is what
Which
it
is,
is,
which is why which is why Deuce should have had more than 2 minutes.
right? Right, right.
I mean, because realistically, anything under 5 minutes, you're not going to be productive. Realistically,
Nah,
what are you going to do in 2 minutes playing?
nothing,
Like nothing, nothing, absolutely
nothing.
nothing. And like you said, his coaching is
It's. I think people are trying. People are like, well, they know we know that they're gonna do this, so we gotta. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Like teams have studied us last season, and they're starting the game off, and it shows that they studied us. We
yeah,
have yet to adjust.
not one adjustment.
We
He's
have
not
yet to
making
adjust. The
no
only
adjustment.
game I saw the adjustment was Atlanta, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
consistently played well against Atlanta. Other than that, these games were the other game we won was up and down, and all these losses were up and down
and we're losing close games.
to great teams at that, which means we're not
Yeah,
far off.
nah, like, yo, listen, our first 14 games is not pretty.
Right,
you know so I'm not really, and it's only 5 games, 6 games, my
six
bad,
games.
6 games. So I'm not really, like, too down on them, but I would like to see Coach Tibbs, like, bro, open up your mind, bro. you
Right,
know be creative offensively. We know defensively, when we need to get it done, we get it done. But on the offensive end, I need you to be more creative, bro.
right,
You're not that creative offensively. People already know you just a ISO playing coach, and that's it. They know you're
right,
gonna stick to your 2 or 3 guys and let them do G.
right.
But you can't do that. You
No,
can't do that. We have, yo, bro, no cap. You know this. Like, we have 5 guys that could potentially score 10 plus points a game. 5 of them. 5 of them. If you include Mitch
we
into the
got we
offense.
got three that could easily score 20 plus.
Exactly. We got one that could be a 15-point a game player in Quentin Grimes. And he's the
Actually, two,
fourth
because quickly.
quickly too.
Yep,
So, we got 6 guys, possibly 7, and Josh Hart too.
yep,
Like, we got guys that can score the basket. You know what I
right,
mean? But you have to me, in my opinion, I feel like you just got to be more creative, bro.
right.
You know?
It's just about adjusting. Once you see what the other team is throwing at you defensively, you have to make adjustments. It can't be ISO Randall, ISO Brunson. Although you know Brunson's gonna score, he's gonna get to the rim. But let's not forget, three of our guys played all summer. We
Word.
can't burn them out early this season and then expect them to be good second half of the season because they played all summer. We can't expect Brunson to give us 45 every night.
Nah, it's gonna be impossible. And I think that that's why I keep saying that Tibbs he got to open up the rotation, and give guys more minutes, man. You got to play guys more, man, because Deuce shouldn't be just sitting there rotting away, bro. You know, and he's a good defender. He
Right.
can help on the defensive end,
Big time.
like big time. This guy makes plays. He's good at, jumping in the lane, breaking up passes. He's a little bulldog,
And he can shoot. Like, let's not
right?
act like he can't score. He can score.
He can't. Today I didn't like the way DiVincenzo played. He played
Yeah.
terrible today. He was out of whack today. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know what happened. He was 1 of 8 from the field and 1 of 4 from the 3-point line.
Hmm.
That was bad. You know, Hartenstein. He was there, but he didn't do much today. Quick
Right.
was
So in games like that where maybe he's not doing well, why isn't Sims playing? Another player, you just throw it to the rim.
right. You don't even try to utilize Sims.
Right.
Oh, okay. My guy Fraz. What up, Fraz?
Yo, what's good, everybody? Yeah, I was just
Oh,
waiting for you to throw me up top.
let me take this banner down so that way this shit ain't in your face. All right, there we go.
Good,
What's
you
good,
good,
brother?
you good, man. What's going on, my Knicks fam? Y'all already know what it is, man.
Tough loss, man. Another tough loss.
Uh, listen, hold on. Before
Nah,
everybody
we
gets
not
all
we
in an
we
uproar.
we not gonna respond to the outsiders and the nonsense. We just keeping it.
Nah, I'm speaking off of me. I ain't worried about. I'm not even looking at comments. I'm not worried about outsiders right now. We
Yeah,
talking Knicks right now. All right,
yeah,
forget
we talking
everybody else
next.
right
We
now. You
talking
heard?
next. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
That's what we
talking Knicks right now. All right, that's what
talking.
I'm here for. I ain't here for all other shit. But
All right.
I'm gonna say this though, and Kev, you've heard me say this since the beginning of the season, since before the season even started. The Knicks can play with anybody. I'm gonna keep saying it because I don't think y'all people are hearing me, but I think I need y'all to hear me a little bit more because the Knicks can play with anybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Revamp Boston. Look. Let's go back through our first couple of games. Revamp Boston team. Only beat us by 4 with 2 players dropping 30 points or more.
Yup.
This Milwaukee team, who everybody said was going to give us fits, was going to give us problems, only beat us by 5. Despite how bad we played, despite how poorly we shot from 3, only lost by 5.
Yup.
Again, I'm also going to say that last year, we should know this. We started 10-13.
Just
How
like
did the
this.
season turn out last year?
Yeah.
47-37, right?
Yup.
Exactly. So after game number 6, I'm supposed to panic? Ha! No way. No way.
Nah, and that's
We
a
should
good
not
point.
we should not be panicking yet. All
No,
right?
But
and I'm not
but
panicking at all. I'm just a little frustrated that I haven't seen a little growth in the team.
yeah.
No. You see, I know it's not for y'all. And this is not really
Oh
for
yeah, yeah,
y'all.
for
This is
sure.
for more of the other people who always be like, "Oh, trade Randall." I know
Yeah.
Cap sees it all the time. We talk about this all the time, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
it's trade Randall already after 5, 6 games. Pack him up, this and that. It's like, bro, like, for
Nah,
what?
it's
For
like
what? Look, here's another thing y'all need to pay attention to. Have you noticed all the players that played in FIBA before the season started are struggling?
Yeah.
All of them, including
Exhaustion.
Brunson. They're all
Exhaustion.
struggling.
Yeah. That's a fact. They are. But tonight, Jalen Brunson, he was pretty efficient. I want from the 3-point line. I mean, I know he turned the ball over a few times, which I thought was kind of key. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, man, he had a great game tonight. But you're right, bro. I don't think it's we should be that concerned. But at the same time, just seeing the same things that Tibbs normally does, bro, is kind of frustrating, bro. You know, and like we was talking earlier, me and Anna, we was saying how he's not utilizing Mitch, bro, into the offense like the way he should.
Two things I want to say to that, and I did hear when y'all was talking about that, and I agree with y'all totally. I just want to add two things to that. Number one, Mitch do need to get involved more in the offense. Y'all need to be throwing a lot of over the top lobs. In fact, what you need to be doing, you need to set him up on the block. You set everybody else up on an ISO block. You need to put Mitch up there for a minute. All right? You need to put Mitch up there. Now, the other thing I will say, as far as with Brunson, the only thing that kills me with Brunson sometimes is, he can be a little erratic shooting. Like, I mean, if you miss a couple shots in a row and you coming back down the court looking for your shot, you need to take the tone down a little bit. It ain't always about your shot. I mean, if I miss a couple in a row as me being a player, I'm gonna try and get myself back in the rhythm by doing other things, by making passes or doing whatever else I need to do off the ball to get myself back into a rhythm to shoot. Like I'm not just gonna get erratic. Now, the 3-point shooting was horrible again this game because I was looking at one point, we was like 8 for 28 or something like that, and I'm just like,
Oh my
what?
god.
I'm
I
like,
was
you can't beat the upper echelon team shooting 8 for 28 from three, bro.
nah.
It ain't happening.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But here's the other thing I wanted to add real quick, and I ain't even gonna be long. Tibbs, I said it before, I'll say it again. Get out of this 9-man rotation you're in. Period. Get
I
out
don't
of the
even think
nine
we saw
man.
9 people today. I think we
Teams already know who you subbing in, when you subbing them, all of that. So you need to start playing 11 guys. You need to put Sims in a little bit more. I want a little more athleticism on the floor. And honestly, fans may not like this, but at this point of the game, I play Evan Fournier a little bit.
And it's funny, right? Because we was chopping it up in the chat, and it was like, he should have even tried Evan, and I'm
Yeah.
telling, but he's like a lot to me. He's just like a liability out there at this point, bro. Like I uh, I feel like even when he got time in the preseason, he didn't even look like himself like that. I think he had one good game, but defensively, I just when it comes to Evan, I know defensively he's just a walking turnstile, bro. You know, like I
Mm-hmm.
feel like everybody just kills him. They just run right by him like he's not even there, bro.
Yeah.
So to me, defensively, I think he's just a liability out there, and he's food, bro. And offensively, he's inconsistent. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather like I told Anna, like I'd rather play Deuce. I'd rather give more minutes to Deuce because at least he's
Mm-hmm.
productive on the defensive end. If not offensively, at least defensively, you're gonna get something out of him. He might cause a
Look,
play to start a run or some shit like that, or he might, play defense on a best player or some shit, cause a steal or whatever. But you're not gonna see that from Evan,
Knicks have the number 2 defensive rating in the league, right?
right?
It's the offensive rating they need to work on. Because the defense is there. All right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, the defense is there.
Of course.
They can defend well, but the consistency gotta continue on the offensive end. Like you gotta get guys being consistent. it's just like Kev always say, attack the basket first. Open up the three game. Don't just come out trying to. It's like every game in the first quarter, the first few possessions, they come out shooting
Three.
threes right off the bat. Why are we shooting threes right off the bat?
Mhm.
Let's get established. Let's get our offense in tune. Let's start driving to the basket early. That's what creates shot opportunities outside. You driving early, going to the basket early, getting opportunities at the free throw line. You got to get yourself in a rhythm to make shots too, bro. Like give yourself a chance to get a rhythm. You know what I mean? Because
True.
a lot of these coaches are just counter punching Tibbs with the haymaker, and it's just a KO, bro. It's like Tibbs is not countering the way he can counter people.
He's too stubborn. He's too old school, bro. He's not willing to do anything than what he wants and is accustomed to doing. We said it last season, I say it again this season early on. He ain't the coach for us. He ain't the coach for us. He could be a defensive coach. Offensively, he's not the coach for us.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
Hmm.
I think that let's see. Let's see what happens. I know it's still early. It's only 6 games, but as of right now, I just see the same thing. You know, I just see the same things. I just see us getting frustrated over the same things. You know, things that I think that easy fix is an easy fix. I just think that he don't see it.
Right.
Yeah,
Because he always, everything
I
we've
can.
said on these shows for the last 2 years, he doesn't implement to the next season.
Hmm.
Nah, and I think Mitch is key, man. Like Mitch is not somebody that all he could do is just play defense and grab rebounds and block shots and use them to your advantage, bro.
Bro,
Every
because it's
other
easy points. Like, if you think about it, you give him one lob a game, that one lob a quarter, that's 8 points.
yup,
Hmm.
Give
and
him
then
two lobs a quarter, we talking 16 points easy. Easy points.
easy,
Hmm.
easy, and then if you and if you want to add back the offensive rebound
Right.
putback
And the
that he might
putbacks.
get in, like
Exactly.
that's another 6 to 8 points that you might get out of him. You
Right.
know,
Hmm.
but free throws, that's some more points because basically every time he grab an offensive rebound, they start hacking him. But
Right.
Listen,
you know, Tibbs, come on, man, you gotta wake up.
Tibbs. Get these guys in the gym.
At the
Listen,
line, doing
it need to
suicides till they stop missing.
drills, drills. You miss, you running.
Yep.
That's
Word.
how it used to be for me in practice, bro. You miss, you running.
Yep.
Yo,
Full. No half, full.
Yep.
that's another
Ain't
game.
no half. Full suicide you running every time things miss. What?
As a team, we're not a good free throw shooting team again, bro. That's another
And
worry.
this is why you need everybody in practice on the line. When
Yep.
practice is over, it should be another hour or two at the end. Everybody should be on the line. You miss, everybody running.
Yep.
Why? You need people shooting free throws while they tired. That's what you need.
That's how it was when I was in high school.
That's how it works. You got to play in game conditions. So let them guys shoot free throws when they tired. That's how they get their weight up. Trust me, worked for me.
Yeah, it's true, bro. I don't think they implement that, man.
Cause I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to run if you're tired. So you're gonna come to that line and make that free throw. You ain't trying to run. You ain't trying to run that full, bro. I'm hitting mines. 9 out of 10, I'm hitting mines, bro. All day. Right.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. It's a tough loss, man, because I think we could have had that game. I seen after Janet Brunson hit that shot and we went up by two. I'm like, yeah, come on, man. And we just,
Lost
yet
it.
again, not being able to finish these tough, close games like last year. We kind of figured it out late in the season
Mm-hmm.
once we made that trade for Josh Hart. But you know, let's see, man. Let's see. We gotta get this. We gotta get back in there. I think who we play next?
I think it's what's the next game? Sunday? Sunday and Monday is the next game. Hold up, where my tablet?
Check right now.
Yeah, I think the next game is Sunday and Monday.
We play the Clippers on Monday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, and I think Harden makes his return on Monday
Yeah,
too.
he's gonna make his return at yeah, yeah, of course he's gonna make
Figures, right?
his
It figures, right? Everybody wants to come back on the court
return.
against the Knicks, man.
Yo,
Crazy, bro.
crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
Mm, that's gonna be a tough game because Russell Westbrook is playing out of his mind right now.
Yes, he is. Yes,
He,
he is. He is
everybody
locked in.
everybody counted Russ out, and now he's back with a vengeance. So now we just need freaking Julius Randle to come back with a vengeance and wake up. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, if that happens and RJ Barrett come back healthy, because we missed RJ Barrett too for the last two games, so that was
Yep.
tough.
Yep.
We missing his offense.
Oh, and guess who comes to the Garden Wednesday? Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
What however you say his name.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah,
be in the Garden on Wednesday.
yeah.
All right. However
Yo,
you
hey,
say the guy's
let me
name. I
tell you,
don't care.
I was wrong, man. I thought Scott Henderson was gonna be um
Oh, you mean Scoop?
School Henderson. I thought he was gonna be the rookie of the year this year, but I that
Man,
might not be the case, man. This
now
kid,
with Wembanyama dropping 38 on KD.
man, that kid is something different, man. Like they
Listen,
keep
when
talking
when you
about the whole Bobo and Wembanyama comparison, but I don't know. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
listen, when you got Kevin Durant in awe of one of your dunks, when you dunked on one of his teammates the first game with the left hand, and Kevin Durant looking like, oh shit, that's when you know.
He's gonna try to force his way out of Phoenix and go play with him in San Antonio.
I mean, who knows, man? Who knows,
Yo, he's
man?
gonna force himself out of Phoenix. He want to be with Coach Pop now.
Hey, yo.
Word. You already know how that is. But man, I can't wait for the Knicks to wake up out of whatever flunk they in right now, bro. Because once that happen, I think that's when the fun begins, bro. And we're
Hmm.
gonna be a problem. Because it's like you said, Fraz. It's like you said, like our the only losses against these good teams, the Celtics, now Milwaukee, Cleveland, um, who else we lost to? We lost to the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans was the only was the loss that we got blown out.
Well, I mean, in the second and third quarter, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it looked close at the end because of garbage time, but yeah, that was the one game that it was like,
yeah. In the second and third quarter, they abused us. But like, if you think about it, and like you said earlier, in all them other games, we were in it. So I feel like once we figure out how to finish these games out, and we start knocking down free throws, I think all that stuff is gonna make a difference.
here's one thing that
On the season.
here's one thing that people need to notice about this season so far. This is how I know the Knicks aren't that far off. Have y'all noticed that the Knicks have been actually playing well so far in the third quarter of games this year, where we struggled horrendously?
Yeah,
The third quarter was one of our worst quarters last year. But so far this year, I think we've only lost one third quarter this year.
yeah, yeah.
So
True.
it ain't the point of this year is not about us not being in the game. It's kind of us taking ourselves out of the game is more of what we suffering from right now. And we gotta stop shooting ourselves out of games. That's the main thing right now.
I feel like also like when we have these leads, these 10-point leads, these 8-point leads, I feel like we gotta fucking add to it, not lose it. Like, stop being conservative and just taking a 3-point shot just to take the shot, you know, just to try to go up, be more aggressive, go to the basket more, you know what I mean?
Look, I've said this before, Kev. You know we talk about this in the chats all the time. The pace, the tempo,
Hey,
the
yeah,
pace, the pace, the tempo. All right, this is gonna be your league this year because as soon as you miss, they coming down right at your throat every
yeah,
time. That's what a lot of teams like Boston and Milwaukee. You see, even in the first game against Boston, that's what they was doing. Off of one of our misses, they coming right back down the court, pushing the pace on us, bro. That's how they was scoring
Cleveland.
easy buckets.
Yeah.
yeah. It's true. It's true. I think let's see how many fast break points we had.
Hold on, I got you right here. Fast break points. Knicks 15-7. Come on, man.
Yeah, we had it. We won that
Knicks
category.
15-7, man.
Yeah, we just, you know, I don't know, man. I can't call it. We need Julius to wake up, man.
10 of 39 from three don't cut it, man.
Nah, it don't. It don't,
10 of
man.
39, get out of here.
Nah, man. That's for me. After a while, it's like, bro, the shot ain't dropping. We need to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's when we get stuck. And that's when I feel like Tibbs got to make that adjustment, and he doesn't do it.
And this was actually a game that turnovers didn't really affect us because we had 11 turnovers. They only scored 4 points off the 11 turnovers.
Yeah, it's true, man. We just didn't take advantage and make stops when we needed to make stops, bro.
And we also won the points in the paint again,
Yo, we killed them. We had
42 to
42.
28.
Yeah, 42. Yo,
So,
and
like I
we
said,
out rebounded them, and
tremendously.
out like by 15 or some shit.
Yeah, 15, I believe. 56-41, I think.
Yeah, like we killed them, bro. We really if we could just knock down these shots, bro. We have to, bro. Especially when we're wide open, we have to knock down those shots, hit free throws. And that's something that they're not doing, bro. But I really want to see them use Mitch in that next game against the Clippers, man. Like I want to see them use Mitch more. Create them lobs. I hope RJ Barrett played because when RJ plays, that's when Mitch thrives the most.
Right.
I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I feel like, in my opinion, when RJ is on the floor with Mitch, Mitch, Mitch gets to eat. I don't
I
see that
mean,
much.
if RJ plays and he even scores 10, we win this game.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
even scores 10, we win this game. Like, he's going to
yeah.
give you more than 10.
And he's been our most aggressive player, bro.
Most consistent
Most consistent
scorer
so
so
far.
far.
He's been our most aggressive player, bro, and most efficient, like you said.
Yeah, his free throw attempts are up.
His free throws attempts are up. I'm telling you, bro. Soon he's gonna be averaging 25, bro.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's gonna average 25, bro.
He taking it into the paint. We even
Yeah.
see him go. We even see him go right this season.
Yo, bro,
So
and tell me he not playing better defense this year.
So
we
far, yes.
we
Definitely
definitely see growth in
He,
him so far.
I seen a lot of growth,
turned the
but
corner
I
on
think
that
I
one.
think with the whole FIBA, I think that's where the knee soreness comes into play.
He averaged 20 something in FIBA. You know what I mean? He
Mo-
translated that to the NBA game because he's been driving he's been going inside a lot. He's been taking advantage of the opportunities, going inside a lot. The problem is this. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, right? We don't adjust well when the teams like collapse the lane on us, right? For instance, what I've been seeing a lot of defenses do lately against us, they collapse the lane,
Hmm.
like how when Randall go into that ISO mode that y'all was just talking about, right? They'll collapse the lane, have the two guys meet him where he's trying to drive. So if he's trying to drive to the middle of the lane, the two guys collapse on the middle of the lane. Now you're making Randall distribute the ball.
Panic,
You
panic.
see, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a thing where okay, Randall's gonna have to pick his spot. All right, he's gonna have to settle for a mid range. All right, I think that's what teams are trying to get him to settle into. If you're really paying attention to it, they're trying to get him to settle for like that 18 to 21-foot jump shot. All right,
And which are shots that he can knock down. So if they
Right,
make
right.
him
I was
do
about to
that,
say that he can make that.
yeah,
listen, that's what I'm getting at because last year you seen a lot of that. Randall was hitting his mid range. All right, if Randall gets back on that hitting his mid range thing, now you're gonna see teams really throw the double at him because they're waiting for him to drive before they throw the double because they show man when he gets the ball. All right, and then they throw the double at him when he's trying to drive. So it's a thing where okay, Randall, you're gonna have to make your move and pick your spot in the
Right.
mid range. Get to your spot, make your shot. That's what you're gonna have to do.
And
Adjust
I
to the
think and
game.
I think he's starting to panic when he sees that collapse, like you said. And he's going too fast, which is causing him to turn the ball over or make stupid passes.
Yeah,
And the
like
game look out of control. Because when he does that, he looks out of control.
listen,
But we all know those are his reactions to double teams because we saw it in the playoffs the last 2 years. So he needs to be more mindful of where his teammates are on the court when he's making that move because he's gonna pass it out.
yeah. And you see, what was the other thing I was gonna say off of that? Ah, that's what it is. All right. I've also noticed. This is another thing I also noticed. RJ Barrett gets some of the similar looks too. The only difference with RJ is he hits you. He'll hit you with a move, and he'll wait for you to either go up for the up fake or he'll get to his spot. You understand what I'm saying? RJ Moore gets to his spot and will hit his shot. You know what I mean? It just boils down to us being more consistent hitting jump shots, man. You got to start settling for a mid range jumper. It hurts us when we shooting the ball mad quick with only running 10 seconds off the shot clock. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah, it's true. It's
a
true.
lot of possessions, Quick will get the ball, come up within 8 seconds. He's throwing a 3-point shot up.
Yeah, there's like no
Like
creativity.
what?
They don't create nothing on the offense, bro. The ball don't move.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I was
You
telling
know,
Anna earlier, like, what happened to the moving the ball around? I feel like that one game where we had like 30 assists, everything was gravy. You know what I mean? But that just hasn't happened anymore, bro.
yeah.
You know, I feel like we just gotta be more aggressive on that, man. Tibbs gotta wake up, bro. I'm tired of this already. He's not doing
Hmm.
enough, bro. He's not putting our players in situations to be successful, bro. No, like
That's a
you
fact.
got right now the second unit, you got one center playing and then the rest are guards. You don't even use Sims. Another guy that you could throw lobs to.
You could throw it anywhere, anywhere he could reach.
Yeah. Like the kid's head can go
Oh,
over the basket, bro. Like, dude, you don't gotta worry about him not getting that ball. He's gonna get it. Throw it as high as you want to.
Right.
exactly.
Like how beautiful that would look, bro. And him, like throwing him lobs.
And to be honest, I didn't like when in preseason Tibbs played him at the four with that starting lineup. With Mitchell, I didn't like it. I would be open to seeing it with the second unit because I feel like he could give us what Obi gave us with that second unit with quickly, as far as
Hmm.
running out on rebounds and the dunks.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's kind of frustrating just to watch sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like the four guards second unit.
Nah,
It makes me feel like quickly is lost because quickly so used to having Obi there or that big man he knows he can throw it to and it go down. Like
I feel like Sims could be that guy right there.
right, exactly.
Tibbs is gonna have to start playing Sims. I'm telling you, we can't continue this way with 9 guys. I've said it last year. I'll say it again. This 9 guy rotation, it
No,
does not win in the NBA anymore, people. It don't.
no.
You need
And,
11, 12 guys.
and he played defense. That's the thing too. Like he
And he
could
Hmm.
play
rebound.
anybody. He could play. Yo, he could guard your point guard, the shooting guard, the small like he could guard 1 through 5
Hmm.
with no
What
problem.
you know what I want to see when Brunson comes out of the lineup, right? I want to see. I want to see not quickly at point guard for once, and I'm gonna tell you why. I want to see a different look come out with the second unit, right? I think they need to start playing quickly a little more with the first unit, so he could get a little acclimated to playing with the first unit. Because at some point, you're gonna have to start looking at different combinations and lineups for some of these game situations.
Yeah,
All right, and one of the other things I see, I think when Brunson come out of the game, you need to try and run some kind of lineup with Hart, Barrett, and DiVincenzo playing together.
yeah.
I
That's
like
not
when them three play together. I like
so.
when them three play together.
So when you do that, right? Are you taking away minutes from Grimes?
I
When
mean,
you add when you add Quick into the starting playing with the starting unit.
well, I don't think it's a take away a minutes thing, Kev. I think it's a you got to pick your spot to make that substitution type thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's
Gotcha.
not, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't automatically just come out and put quickly with the starters because we all know when Tibbs first subs, he's subbing the 3 starters out most of the time. He's subbing Mitch, he's subbing Brunson, and he's subbing Barrett or Randall most of the time on his first 3 subs. You know what I'm saying? You got to start giving teams a different look. You
Yeah.
got to start throwing different combinations of lineups out there. You got DiVincenzo. You could plug DiVincenzo in the starting lineup. Hell, you could throw Hart in the starting lineup. I think he do Hart in the starting lineup this game. You know what I'm saying? Got to
Nah,
use your depth to your advantage because a lot of these teams don't got the depth at guard that we got.
Yep.
nah, I don't think so. I just think that he doesn't know how to utilize it right. He doesn't know which lineups
Nah,
work
and that's
well.
what it is. And that's what it is, Kev. You're absolutely right. But you gotta start experimenting now when
Right.
it's okay for us to lose a couple of games now. Don't wait till 30, 35, 40 games in when we looking at the All-Star break to do stuff like this.
Nah, that's true.
Work the kinks out now. Like we did last year with the first 23 games. Work the kinks out now so we can get to a consistent point so we can start scoring that 105 points we used to score last season.
And I think offensively we putting up the points. It's just that we're not putting up enough of it. I think we averaging 100 plus points a game. I think we only there was only one game where we didn't score 100 points. I think that was the Pelican game,
Mm.
right?
No, it was the Pelican game and it was the second game against Cleveland.
Yeah, we didn't score
But the
100
second
points.
game was a low scoring game for both teams with the game at the
Yeah,
Garden against Cleveland.
So both
right.
the both second night of a back to back game.
Yo, and that's
Exactly.
another game we let go. We had that game as well.
Yeah, we
That
shouldn't have lost that
Mm.
game.
we shouldn't have lost that game. It comes down to not being able to finish these games off.
You
But
see, what
eventually,
it is this. Go ahead. I'm gonna wait till you done.
nah, go ahead, go ahead. E-
Oh, nah, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I'm just saying, like, bro, we can't be waiting till mid game for Tibbs to be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta correct stuff on the fly. All these timeouts that he call and he don't correct shit, like you gotta correct shit, bro.
Yeah,
Get them guys in the gym, get them on the free throw line, get them working on some different offensive sets, bro.
nah, it's true, man. You got to be more creative, bro. I need Johnny. I need you to hand off the offensive playbook to Johnny Bryant and let that man work. I feel
Fact.
like Johnny Bryant, man, offensively, when you give him the book, I think you know what I mean? He'll know how to utilize Mitch.
Mm,
He'll get to Julius because at least I know him and Julius got a he got that respect for Johnny B. You know what I mean? So I
You
feel
know how to
like
put him in check.
yeah, like yo, pass that shit off, bro. Like you've been doing. A lot of people been criticizing him. Oh, he's being a hog, bro. Come on, we've seen him pass the ball and guys don't knock their shots down. So it's not that he's being
mm-hmm.
a hog, but guys gotta knock they shots down when he passed them the ball.
Yeah.
Plenty of times, bro.
Inconsistency shooting is what lets other teams get back in the game.
Word. That's
I
like
mean,
that one.
Happened
we just
tonight in
need to go
Milwaukee.
back to team basketball. Like, what
Word.
happened to playing for each other like they did last season? Like, we got to get back to that. Because,
Yeah.
like y'all said, this ISO
Yeah.
is not cutting it. It's causing turnovers. It looks sloppy. It's annoying to watch as a fan. Like, start playing for each other. Trust each other. Like we said, we have scorers. We have guys that can easily score 20 plus at any given moment. We have guys coming off the bench that could give it to us 20 points. Like, we have players that can score. We got to figure it out fast.
Word. I agree. Nah, I agree completely, man, because shit could go left fast, and we can't afford that.
No.
Can't afford that, yo.
Yeah.
Because man, it'll be tough. That'll be tough to watch, man. You know, and moving the ball, and once you start moving that ball around like that, it opens up so much stuff that
Right.
the 3-point shot, the lob, you pick and roll. You don't see no pick and roll.
None. None.
No pick and rolls. Where the pick and rolls at? It's like
Right.
it's like if not no use. Like we have no use of the pick and roll. We got
Right.
players for it, but we don't even use that either.
Exactly. We don't use it with
We,
Mitch. Why we're not using it with Randall and he's shooting terribly? Why
Word,
is it not being used with Randall right now?
word, word.
mhm.
And you got so many players that you can do the pick and roll with. You could do the pick and roll with Grimes, with Quickly, with Jalen Brunson, with Josh Hart. Like everybody, with yo, bro. You got these guys that could pass the ball to these guys. Why you not doing it? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Even iHeart, you could utilize. You
Yep.
don't do that either. Come on, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Like the offense is just like blah and blah. You know. So I hope he does something different, man, because I'm getting tired of the same old shit with him.
Hmm.
It's getting tiring to watch already. I want to see my guys succeed, and you're not putting them in these in places to succeed.
Right.
But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here.
All
It's
right.
good chopping it up with y'all.
Always, man.
Always.
You know, I'm gonna probably do another if y'all available um on Monday. that's a early game. I think that's a 7:30 game. So it's not one of those 10 o'clock games where,
Yeah,
where the game finishes like at 12 or some shit.
yeah, it's at the Garden, so it'll end early.
Yeah, it'll end early, and then we could do a recap or some shit. I'm gonna dig up into that playback app. Um, see how that worked. Maybe I'm
I
gonna
went
figure
on
it
it
out.
today during the game for a minute. So you gotta have NBA League Pass to see it together as one.
I
So if you
got
Hi,
don't have
yeah.
NBA League Pass, it
hi.
says you can't. So
We
even
got
yeah,
that.
so even if the host is puts it on NBA League Pass, whoever joins the room can't see it unless they have NBA League Pass.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
so everybody gotta have NBA League
Yeah,
Pass.
like if you want to watch it together, everyone can talk, but like for people like me, I watch it on my phone. I wouldn't be able to join the chat and watch the
Ah,
game.
got you,
Yeah.
got you. Well,
Okay.
we gotta work
But
on
I'm
that.
gonna find someone to give me their NBA League Pass password so I could join y'all.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. I wanna try to figure that out, man, because I think I was watching the guy Chris from Hoop Spaces on Twitter, and yo, the way he had it set up, I thought it was really dope.
Yeah,
It,
definitely was.
it wasn't a watch party, but it was just like regular podcast, but it was like some
During the game.
FaceTime. They were like FaceTime, like you could see him talking,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
and I think other people had the option to do the same thing. I just think they chose not to do it, I guess. I don't know. But like you could actually see him talking and it was like some FaceTime shit. It was pretty dope, man. And the stuff that he was saying about growth and expanding, like through apps like that, that can help you build a whole other community,
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
so that'd be dope, man. I want to try to. I want to talk to T Time about it. And do more research
Yeah.
and see how that works, man. Cause that'll
I,
be dope. That'll be
I-
dope.
I'm definitely gonna play around with it some more tomorrow and see, you know what I mean, see what kind of functionality it got and everything. And you already
Yeah,
know I'm gonna give you an update in the chat on it. So
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We'll talk about it together and shit. So that way we could figure it out. Cause we're gonna be on that shit heavy soon. We just once we start figuring out the ins and outs of it, we'll be more, we'll be in there, you know.
Yeah.
it's gonna be way more interactive.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. But anyway, salute to everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all. I know it was a little late, um, but I appreciate y'all for pulling up, and let's go Knicks, man. Win or lose,
All
we out
day.
here. Peace.
Always, man.
Later.
All right.